trying to see if that would actually pick behind me to show you where I'm at, but it's probably better you don't know where I'm at. Hey, everybody. It's me, Brent, from Brent's Van Life. The dude's outside being a bit of a nuisance because, well, he's in a new place. He has new sounds and he wants to meet new people. So he has to keep yelling, "Hi, hi, 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 dude." Happy Saturday. I hope your Saturday is going freaking awesome. I got a cup of coffee here. We're going to sit and have a little chit chat with you guys for a brief while because, as you can see, I'm sitting in my passenger seat or my driver's seat of my car and answering text messages. And so I see there's approximately 4 people in here. They don't want to talk. 3 of them have given me thumbs up. And that's okay. I'll just keep babbling away because, some of my best conversations are with myself. We have left the rock, as the title says. We have gotten off Alcatraz, and we're heading east slowly through BC. And I mean very slowly. We are... time is it? It's 1 o'clock. We left the ferry, so the 8 o'clock ferry, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, we arrived in Vancouver, and it is now 1 o'clock, so 3 hours of driving in, less than that, because dude, come here. Come here. Oh, you go around. Go around. Other way. He's wrapped around the fireplace. Come here. Go around. Wayne, that's his amble right there. You can barely see in the window. He was leaking fluid out of his rear end, so we had to do a couple stops along the way, filling it up and stuff like that. So he's okay now. He's out touring around on a scooter. And to me, well, I'm just sitting here killing time with nobody in my chat. 3 minutes and nobody's here. Oh, Donna, thank God you showed up. I didn't know what I was going to do without somebody being here and talking to me. I've been talking away to everyone, Donna, all 6 of us and 7 of us, including myself, but it seems like I've only been talking to myself. So hang on a second. Wayne, when you get a minute? When you get a minute, don't rush. The dude is wrapped around the fire pit. Yeah, thank you. That's good to have friends around. So a quick hello to, let's see, we got George in here, we got Don in here, we got Craig in here, and Dave, my buddy from Kingston, Ontario, where men are men and sheep get really nervous. Do you have any sheep in Kingston? I cannot divulge any information due to the circumstances of where I'm at. It could incriminate me in a court of law, and the cops would show up, and we'd have to shut down the live. So currently, I'm in my bus. You like that one? Just one left, and just one sheep left, and it's prone to listening to his Velcro shoes. Yes. We are in a campsite on the mainland in the Fraser Valley. There's still a few videos that are coming out that show me getting ready to leave. So this week you're going to get those videos. They're about a week behind me. So there's some stuff coming up showing you what's been going on in my life. Then trying to shake the cobwebs out of my head and going like, okay, I need to get on the road. So we've been trying to fix things up. And the saying I was using a lot of last week was, my back burner is so full I can't see my stove. So that's what next week's videos are about, is cleaning off that back burner that I've been procrastinating on doing. So it's been fun. Health wise, I'm kind of okay. I got a phone call for my knees. We'll see what goes on with that, because we now been okayed for doing them. So, well, God only knows when that's gonna happen. There's no fire in the pit there, Norm. We just got here. It's 1 o'clock. I just got here. I started this live a little bit late, but I thought I would touch base. I'm working with a guy that he's trying to bring up my algorithm by producing my thumbnails for me, my titles for me. He wants to hit my tagging for me, and do some SEO work inside the descriptions and stuff like that. So he's going to be taking over that end of my work, and I'm going to be doing this: filming, editing, producing, acting, directing, and photography, and everything else that comes along. So it'll be a little load off my mind and stuff like this to see how things go. See if we can get those subscriptions up. We just broke the 5,600 subscription mark the other day. Finally got over that little hump there. Let's see, we get up to 6,000 here shortly with a little help from my techie dude. I love sheep jokes, Dave. Sorry. That's why I brought it up. We all love sheep jokes. Okay, Donna, why don't you let me know where you going? What's your plan? And being late is Wayne's fault. Yes, he broke down on us. I explained it at the beginning of this video when nobody was here talking to me, and I don't like seeing dead space. I don't like watching people who will come and sit and do a live broadcast and have their face like this and rereading everything that you guys type and then answering it as soon as you type it. I mean, I'd rather sit here and sit back, conjure up some BS stories, share my wit with you, and check the chat out and see, like, okay, there's something we can talk about. I'm not going to be working with TikTok. I was on TikTok a while ago, and it was good, but for me, too many social media platforms really screws up my head. Just trying to focus just on YouTube alone has been a struggle. You're going to probably see me doing more shorts on YouTube because they're the up and coming TikTok of YouTube. So we can scroll through shorts on YouTube now too. So I've got an idea. I've been sharing it with my partner in crime that we're working with. He's going like, Brent, maybe we should try doing this, and giving me angles to look at. So you're going to see some different things coming up, hopefully in the very, very near future. I'm off the rock. I'm out of the parking lot. The brain is going to start to grow. It's going to start to expand again because it started to collapse on me. Too much crap started happening here at the end of this year. I started to get bogged down. I started to lose my way, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. And you'll see that in the next video coming out tomorrow. We're setting up a new schedule. The new schedule is going to be Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, coming to you live around I think we're going to be posting them at 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That way the people on the East Coast can get up and have breakfast and coffee in the morning and watch me with their morning coffee before they go to work. That way it'll be ready for us anytime we do wake up, in case you watch your videos in the morning. And if not, they will be there in the afternoon. If that doesn't work, like, it's kind of being a bit weird on us right now. My numbers dropped. They went high and then they dropped, and we're not sure why. wondering if it's that Easter weekend thing like that. So we're still trying to figure things out. He's kind of worried about it. I'm like, dude, it's only been a week. Relax. I've been doing this for 3 years. I don't let anything bother me anymore. Oh, cool. Ron, I'm in your neck of the woods. Remember that pub we went to last time? Well, I found out that I'm really close to it. Purely by accident. I came in from the west this time and I'm like, I recognize this street. Anyways, Donna, your road trip sounds amazing. Dude, come here. Dude. I love how well he listens, eh? He's trained amazingly. Bebop and Becca's in the house. Underscore, how you doing? Let's see what else we got here. Norm Crossroads, and yeah, everybody else, as I've said. So remember to hit the like button down below, that thumbs up thing there, to make sure that we're getting some traffic going. Like comments later. I'm trying to put on the comments, so if you want to watch it later, I'm hoping the comments on whatever side it is for you guys, they show up so you can see what the people are talking about in the chat thing there. Bond for breakfast. What do you think, Dave? Huh? Bond's tripping with Bond. So years ago, I got this nickname, and I tried to get rid of it, and then I got onto this other website called Blog TV. And Blog TV was a live streaming broadcasting network that was out of Toronto. And I brought up the name Mr. Bond, and Mr. Bond was my username on that platform. And I used to do little videos in my house and in my garage and do strange things. But I'm probably most well known for jumping in a Volkswagen hippie van. Who would have thunk, right? And I drove across Canada in it, and I would broadcast from coffee shops because they were the only place with internet back in 2007. And I put on a show called Trippin' with Bond. And basically, I drove Calgary to Edmonton, down to Moose Jaw, Winnipeg. I started hitting all these major cities, and I would get subscribers or watchers. I don't think we had subscribers. We had watchers. They would come in, and then if they wanted to meet me, they can meet me at this internet cafe. So, yeah. Wayne, will you shut him up? Too funny. The funny thing with this show that I had, I'd met this guy that came into my room, and he couldn't get his microphone and his something working. And people came into the room when I first started my channel, and they wanted to know what the channel was about. And I kind of stretched the truth a little. Okay, I lied and said, I just met my brother from a different mother, and I haven't seen him in over 25 years. And I met him here live on Blog TV. So the story went around that I was going back east to meet my brother from a different mother. So as I started to travel east to Toronto, the snowball started to get bigger, and I started hanging out. Dave is one of the guys I met. He was in Gananoque, and he says, Brent, you come by, Gan. I'm going to put you up in a hotel. I'm going to buy you dinner, blah, blah, blah. And Dave was one of those guys that never showed his faces. And he didn't do a lot of talking either. It was mostly behind the scenes. And I was kind of like scared because, you know, people don't do that without motive. Dave did it without motive. He was a really cool guy. I got to meet so many cool people traveling across doing that stuff. So it was something that I wish I would have kept doing, because that was in 07. And if I would have kept doing it, could you imagine how big we'd be today? It'd be just a blast. And I don't think I've changed. I think I'm still that idiot guy that you would just love to hang out with and have a beer with. B, you in the van life. It's Renee up in a big old Kamloops. So Renee, I am heading that way. I'm guessing about 3 weeks I'll be in Kamloops, I'm going to guess. We're in the Fraser Valley right now, and we're going to be heading into the lower interior. I might go down to a Soyuz and make my way right from a Soyuz up to Penticton, into Kelowna, over to Vernon, and then I'm not sure. That's where I'm kind of having problems. I'm trying to hook up with that guy with no legs there, Jeff, his name is, I think, and he's coming out, but he's going to Calgary, and then he's not sure what he's doing and when he's going to be there, and so I don't know if I'm going to go Kamloops to Jasper, Kamloops to Golden, or Kamloops or from Vernon to Nelson. We got a special guest hookup that's going to be happening here in the next couple weeks. It's going to be a lot of fun. So you'll see it in about 2 or 3 weeks from now. Yeah, we're going to go. It's going to be fun. It's going to be, holy cow, Claire, what time is it over there? You finally made it. Yeah. So I just dig being on the road. That's the Bond. We were talking about Bond. So that's how Bond pops up. There's another guy who comes in here. His name's Todd, Anthony Todd. He knows me as a different Bond, but I got that name because of, womanizing kind of Rico Suave days of yesteryear when I was young and dumb and crazy young lad. And yeah. So we're on the road, and it's supposed to be getting on the road again by Canned Heat. I've never heard that one. Maybe it's you that lost it, because I've seen to be rolling in here saying, hey, Stan from Denmark, Doug Dunn, how are you? Life is good. I'm not sure about our signal here, so I've only got 1 or 2 bars. It says a 5G. We are in the boonies right now, and it's just me getting out of the parking lot, being in nature, and trying to clear my head a little bit for the next little while. It's been a journey. Yes, so back to Kamloops. I was thinking about going to Kamloops and then up to Jasper out of Kamloops, but my friend Todd is there, so I'm going to come up there and visit you. You're going to get a hold of you if you want, and we'll come up. I'll probably come up. There's another guy, Danny, that lives up there too. I wouldn't mind getting a hold of. So every one of these towns I'm going to, in Soyuz, Penticton, Kelowna, Vernon, and Kamloops, all have people in them that I want to stop by and visit. It's kind of what I do. Like, it's kind of how I roll. It's all about getting to see people I haven't seen in a while, and it gives me a chance to hook up with them and find out what's going on in their lives and what's going on in their towns. And then we have more exciting things to do because I now know of things to do. And speaking of great songs for on the road again, let's see if I can pull this one up. We're working on something behind the scenes. If I can find it. Nope. There it is. Oh, hang on. Oh, for the house. Okay, dude, let's do it. So that's a multi-person working. I was working with Todd Jones out of Rogers TV. He did the filming of me and the editing for me. The song is written and produced by a friend of mine, Andrew, who lives in eastern northern Ontario, and he's done it, and then he's gone ahead and edited it into the video so that we can have a new intro that we'll be putting out on our videos to have our own little groove. What do you think? Hey Wayne, what's for dinner?
Oh, pierogies, onions, sausage.
Pierogies, onions, and sausage.
With sour cream and
oh my God, Ollie. Those jokes are those are dad jokes, Ollie. Come on. Locked a couple times, not the best signal. Okay. I'm thinking that possibly that they locked up because of the text message coming in. That's what I was kind of worried about. Somebody has messaged me on Messenger, Facebook Messenger, and you're going to plug up my phone and cause it to give that little coughs and farts and stuff like that. So hopefully we don't get too much disturbance, and hopefully it holds up a channel and has some signal in here, because we don't have a lot. I was trying sitting in the back and I had none. It would not. It kicked me off every time. So I moved up to the front seat here and have the phone on my dashboard, sucking it through the windshield the best that we can. It is, Claire. Thank you very much. I think it is a cool intro. I think it's going to be fun. Something that it's got a jingle to it. I like what is I like what we've done to it. Underscore down by the river. Oh, you're talking in Kamloops. God, I was sitting here driving out here, and every rest area is like flowing over with RVs. And we're not talking new fancy ones. We're talking old beat up ones that have been there for probably a little too long. Both sides of the highway. When we get into Abbotsford, you can start seeing the little clearings and tent cities off into the bushes and stuff like this. It's getting like this homeless thing is getting crazy. I mean, I'm part of that problem, but I'm not part of the problem, right? I have a home on my back, but I don't try to. I guess I do squat, but I don't. I squat at places that allow me to squat, and I don't know if you're allowed to squat at those places because they're rest areas, not camp areas. Anyways, let's move on. I don't want to get into the politics of what's going on there. Hello, Radio Man. Welcome to the show. We're hanging out here. We've left Alcatraz, or AKA Vancouver Island. Not that it's a bad place to be, but I've been there all winter, and it's kind of put me in seasonal depression mode. I bet a lot of the stuff that's going on in my life, and plus the weather is kind of like put me a little bit down. Trying to fake my way through it and do videos for you guys has been a bit of a struggle, but we're coming out the other end because we're now on the road, and every day is going to be a new adventure. We're here in the woods, and Mother Nature is my sister. One of my favorite places to be because it actually replenishes and it knocks out this stuff, like the ability that I have to be connected to some kind of pavement, buildings, cars, traffic, and there isn't any here. So all of a sudden you remove yourself, and the brain starts to slows down a little bit, and I can be more focused on, okay, maybe I'll do a little editing today, or I'll have a nap, or I'll do this, or I'll go for a walk, or I'll grab the scooter. So things are going to change a little bit, and it's going to be hopefully with the weather, because it was beautiful this morning. It was gorgeous this morning. The sun was out. We jumped on a ferry at 7:45, 8 o'clock this morning, and about halfway, 3/4 away across, we started getting to Vancouver, and the clouds started to back up a bit. So it's been a sprinkling kind of afternoon for us, or late morning, I would say. And so we're just going with the flow. Found this campsite. It was open. It's not some winter rates anymore, so the prices are a little bit high. Thank God we got a senior in one place and they got me in the other, the handicap guy. So they call that fairly cheap. But good thing is they have showers at work. So that's going to be a blast because I know what I'm doing later today, even though I just had a spa day the other day. Yeah. Hey, Vernon, welcome to the show. Good to see you here, dude. Yeah, I was wondering what happened to you, Renee. You and that other chick, Lorene, getting all pumped up, getting all these subscribers, and then boom, they disappear. Like, where did they go? And then I hear the excuse, well, I didn't have anything to make a video on. It's like, neither do I. I've been doing it now for this is my 4th year of trying to put a video every second day. And so I know the struggles of trying to have content. And a lot of mine don't have content. It's just strictly boring days. Like we all do something, but I think our subscribers they check in on us. They want to know, what are you up to? And then when we disappear, they're like, what's going on with them? Are they okay? So yeah, get your video going there, Renee, or else I'll come up to Kamloops and film you and put you all over the interweb. There's Sandra. She's down in Arizona, I believe, somewhere. Hi, Sandra. Good to see you too.
Hey.
Come here. Come here.
Squirrels.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
He's chasing squirrels. The dude, look at this. Check that out. The dude got a new collar today. We lost his old one. So I started to give him a haircut. And so I took his collar off. Well, he started to play with it and he went outside with it in the compound. And his friends in the compound are bunny rabbits that run around the outside of the fence and bug him, and crows and birds that fly over top of him. And I'm pretty sure because he had an air tag on his thing there, and I caught his air tag in a few different weird places. And the last place was like, I have never been there before. So I'm pretty sure the crows got it and dropped it off at a few different places, never to be seen again. So we went into Canadian Tire today and I saw a pretty cool collar that I thought matched him. Was a bit of his color, a bit golden color, part leather, part that braided stuff, and metal. So it's like a pretty heavy, pretty expensive one. So, but you know what? He's worth it. He's my kid. Yeah. It's not hilarious either, Miss Renee. It is the truth. That's what I'm going to do. You hear me?
You got 3 balls down here now.
Yeah, I bought them balls too. They're squeaky Nerf balls, and they're small ones. Can I see one? See the little baby ones, dude. Want it? Come on. Fit right in his mouth. I threw all 4 of them back there. He went nuts today. So, any questions from you guys out there in the freaking audience? Kamloops in 2 to 3 weeks. We'll be in Kelowna. I'm going to be in Kelowna for 2 weeks. I should be there in about a week. So if anybody's in the central Okanagan and want to hang out and do something, please drop me an email. We'll put it in the links below. Send me an email because it's better to get a hold of me. You're going to know now with this live approximately where I'm going to be. You're not going to know where I'm going to be by watching my videos because by the time you think I'm there, I'm already in the next town. And that's what happens when us YouTubing people hit the road. It takes us time to video, it takes us time to edit, and it takes us time to upload to the thing there, and then it takes us time to organize it by doing our tagging and our thumbnails and all that stuff. So you're looking at quite a process to get it up. For people that put it out the same day, I don't know how they do it, and I don't know anybody that does do it. I was going to say do it, but do is an incorrect English term to use. it does do it is another way of doing it. Does that make sense? Just confuse the crap out of all of you guys. What? So look at Shane. Shane, how do you know? You can't tell. Are you the guy at the what was that thing there? The headquarters where we checked in? There's only 2 people that know. Well, 3 people that. Well, 4 people that know we're here. 1, me. 2, Wayne. 3, the guy at the headquarters, and 4, the person that just texted me. So don't do that. What do you? Oh yeah, Wayne loves attention, so he'll tell everybody where he's at. I'm like, no.
Oh. I'm playing with your dog. I guess.
Oh, you are here. we are here too. Come on over. Bring a beer, as I'm having one after this.
Or 2.
Wayne doesn't have any beer. I should send him down to the liquor store to get beer on my scooter. He'd love that, probably. I might do that.
I'd steal your scooter.
Yeah. My scooter is really pimped out. I've got a seat on it now and a phone holder for it, and it feels so good. Who is that? Oh, Renee. Your thing came up on my laptop, and it came up as a phone number, but it showed who was on the phone. So yes, I will do that, Renee. I'll let you know. It'll be 2 weeks. It's get it out of the water, you dumbass. He's crying because his ball went in the water dish. Film that. What am I gonna film? Crossroads. Sorry. Oh, Joy, you don't like shorts, eh? Do you like pants? It's the way of the future. I'm not dedicating my life to shorts. What I'm going to be doing is basically just trying to get my algorithm pointing. What happens is on the shorts, a lot of people are doing them because they like to flick through. They like the short, fast things. So if I go on there and I make some good shorts, and all of a sudden people are like, oh, I want to see more of this guy, then they're subscribed to me. Well, when they subscribe to me, they subscribe to this channel, which means my subscriptions go up. So it's all about marketing and stuff like this. I don't get paid for this. I think I made $100 a month last year. And I put out 15 or 20 videos a month. And each one of those videos takes me 3 hours approximately. So 30, 45 hours, more than that. I can't remember. It's insane the amount of time and effort it takes. It's a hobby I do, and it has started to create a little bit of income my way. So it's kind of nice to be able to throw into it because I am on a very low pension, and but I'm out enjoying my life. And one of the things I've always been told is, you have so much fun in life, Brent. You should write a book. So this is me writing a book and just documenting my life on a daily basis, so we can go back and look at it later instead of reading the book. And I want to thank Dave Grohl for that, because Dave Grohl, the storyteller, mentioned that when he was young, he used to have a little cassette recorder, and he used to record his life on it before he started playing for Nirvana. And then when he started playing for Nirvana, he realized that no matter what he did, he was being recorded everywhere. So he stopped actually recording his tape recorders. It'd be neat to hear what he had to say back in the day on his tape recordings. Anyways, What am I filming? Wayne getting alcohol on the scooter. See him coming back. I honest, I didn't have any. It'd be like one of those Dumb and Dumber moments, right? I can just imagine. Hi, Cheryl. How's it going? Next ventures, we're heading to the Okanagan. It's going to take me a few days to get there. I want to go up to the Manning Park and spend a couple days up there. So I'm here for a few days in the lower mainland, Fraser Valley. Next, we'll be heading to the coastal mountain ranges and hanging out in the mountains for a couple days. And then we're going to hit the Okanagan, and we're going to hop, skip, and jump through the Okanagan and spend some time in different places as we go along, just taking our time. The idea is I have a good high school buddy of mine. He just turned 60 this year. I missed his birthday. My ex-wife lives close to him, and my kid lives close to both of them. And I have a birthday at the beginning of May. So the idea is to get all my family and close friends together for a birthday dinner somewhere, whether it be at somebody's house or the Keg or Olive Garden or something like that. So we're going to try to hook something like up for the beginning of May. So it gives me a month to puddle jump to middle of Alberta. Red Deer is where we're shooting for. My jokes are world famous, even though Jeffy there did put me on the naughty step a few times. No, you got dad jokes, Ollie. They're all old, okay? I'm just telling you, like, you know, a good friend should. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Jeff. I was talking with Jeff the other day. He's getting pretty pumped. He's leaving April 18th to head to Hamilton. Andy's going to finish up his build for him. I reached out to Set Power USA, the people that hook me up with my refrigeration systems, and it's mentioned that, you know, I got this friend Jeff, and he needs a fridge, and it might be good if you get a hold of him because he's looking for one, and maybe he can help you with your sales with the amount of people that tune into him. And so hopefully they reach out back to me or reach out to him in the near future before he goes. He will be leaving with some girl. I can't remember her name. They are leaving Hamilton around the 20th of April. Happy 420. And heading west. And yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to work. So I figure it's going to take him 4 or 5 days to get there. And then I think it's going to be 4 or 5 days. So he will should be in Calgary. He's supposed to meet up with Badge, and Badge is going to hook up his heater. So I'm looking at late April 28th or something. I think he's going to be there. So I'm trying to arrange somewhere between there and where I'm going to be, where we can probably hook up, because I'd love to like do a show with him or hang out with him for a day and make a video, because me and him have a lot of fun when we're, I miss the person to person stuff. Like, we talk all the time on the phone, but to actually be in each other's presence is a different thing. That's what I do when I travel. I like to visit people in person. We're going to try to not interview, but hang out with my friends. We'll get them on video. Maybe they can tell you some stupid stories about Brent, or maybe we'll just go out and do stupid stuff and just get them to tour guide Brent for a change instead of Brent being the tour guide, and we can go trucking around. But we're going to try doing different things this summer, and we're going to try to have a lot of fun. What do you think about that? Uh-oh. Here we go. I'm getting filmed by the master himself, Wayne from Wayne's Amble World. He's like, wow, you're like so good with lives. I think I'm going to videotape you so I can like,
Put it on my channel.
Put it on his channel. He's hiding in the background here. How long have I known Jeffy for? And how did we meet? Cheryl, Jeff. I met Jeff when I was driving across Canada. we both were driving across Canada 3 years ago, and I was broken down in Medicine Hat, and he was in Medicine Hat, and I was like, oh, and I didn't get to meet him because he was sleeping in his van, and I was sleeping in the thing. And the next thing I got up, he was gone, and I finally got fixed, and then I passed him, and then he was like, well, where are you? And we were connecting through, I think it was through lives or through videos that we were posting. So we kept trying to hook up, and we actually met on Manitoulin Island at the ferry. And there's a ferry that goes from Manitoulin Island to the Bruce Peninsula on Lake Huron. So he pulled up there after, and I was already there, and he pulled up, and we hung out. We got to know each other, and then we hung out on the ferry together, and then we ended up getting off and going camping in Wyerton. And yeah, it was really interesting because there's no video being made. It was just two guys hooking up and having some common interests. And then when I was out in Long Sault, they call it, which is near his home on Cornwall. I was out there with a friend of mine camping, and he happened to catch me, and I might have been doing a live, and he saw me, so he ended up driving down and visiting me at the campsite. So we developed a bit of a friendship like that, and we've kept in touch ever since. And he drove back out to BC the next year, and we hooked up. And actually, we met him at the Cat Lady Van.
Meetup.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Cat Lady Van. She had a gathering because she'd been on YouTube for 1 year. And so I was over there, and I went there on my way to Squamish, and I ran into him again. And he says, I'm coming to the island. Let's hook up. And so we did, and we traveled through southern Vancouver Island together. And that's when he got sick and ended up in the hospital and lost his legs. And it was during COVID. So I was the only guy that could go in and really see him because all his family was back east and nobody else had the vaccine. So I was the only one allowed in the hospital to visit him. So I spent about a month hanging out with him and sitting by his bedside. And yeah, it was weird. Anyways, got to meet his kid. She flew out, took dad home, and then I drove out the following year, and I went and hung out with twice. On the way to Newfoundland, I stopped in at his house, and then on the way back from Newfoundland, I stopped in at his house, and we had fun. We went cruising around in scooters, and he showed me Cornwall, and we had a lot of fun. We're like old friends that I don't know, we met like 100 years ago, so we just got along pretty good. Thanks for the question, Cheryl. That was a good one. I like that. Brought back good memories. I almost started to cry. Oh, busy is underrated _ She got what? 4 boys? 4 boys? 3 for sure. And they're all into sports. One isn't, but he's into acting. Like, and they're just go, 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 go. And she's like, and she's right in there. Like she loves every part of it, like all the hockey, all the baseball. I believe she's a part of all the committees. And yeah, she's definitely a go-getter. She's an amazing, amazing woman. My hat goes off to her. That's for sure. See you later, Crossroads. Have a great day. And church, yes. Can't forget that. They're actually all in a Catholic school, I believe. It's quite the household. I spent, probably a couple weeks in that household. Not all at once, but every time I went there, I spent quite a few days there and watched them all get up and run out and go and do their stuff. And so busy, so busy.
You go get it. I'm not getting it again.
Oh, good. Thank you for that, Cheryl. It is. That's what life is about. I think. I really think it is. Like, you spend your whole life putting your nose to the grindstone. Early bird catches the worm. You got to do this in order to get that. And in the end, a lot of people don't get to even appreciate everything they worked for. And that's kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing. I have crappy health. And I watched my dad die at 60 and my mom not do anything after my dad died. And basically they didn't do nothing while they were alive. I think they did 2 or 3 trips. And I was like, that's sad because they didn't get, maybe they didn't want to, but I enjoy being out and exploring and seeing new things and going and seeing new things. And my dad enjoyed taking care of his home, mowing his lawn. I don't know, and it's like, and I watched my mom die of dementia. It was one of those things that says, you know what, you're watching somebody deteriorate and not have, the ability to do anything anymore. And I'm losing that ability to do things with my health, my heart and my lungs and my knees and my arthritis. And that it's like, it's time to start living instead of dying. And I was doing that in my house. And I was like, okay, that's it. Let's sell everything and let's go see what we can do. So hence we started doing this. I really enjoyed picking up a camera and filming it. Going back to my blog TV days, it was fun editing and doing all that stuff. So it was like, why don't I do this as a hobby? I can't golf, I can't go anything really physical. I can't go biking. I can't do anything. I have no wrists. And so I started doing this, and it just became that hobby that filled my time, filled my brain, because you got to do something when you retire. I mean, when you get pretty busy, and if you're not doing something, then the devil will occupy this place, and all of a sudden it's not such a great thing to be doing. So that's why I come to you guys and see what's going on. That's why you guys are now watching me, because I'm a nut bar.
I'll agree with that.
Who's with me? I just got a few minutes.
Oh, hey, it's me. It's Wayne.
Hi, it's Wayne from Wayne's Ambo World. Do you have a theme? Like all that, a jingle?
I don't have a jingle.
Oh, you gotta get it. He needs to get a jingle.
I gotta get a jingle. Yeah.
You got that, Amy? Yeah, it is awful underscore. It's not fun to watch. My dad was lucky. He seemed pretty healthy. He was starting to get deterioration of his bones, like his knees were starting to go, and he started to complain. Came to me and he goes, now I understand what you're talking about, because I had rheumatoid arthritis at the age of 29, and he thought I was like, oh yeah, whatever, son. Yeah, okay, son. And my wrists went too. I had no more wrists and no more knees, and he's like, yeah, okay, son. And all of a sudden he's like getting swollen up and got diagnosed with arthritis, and he goes, oh, I'm sorry, son. And
do too much of that.
He did and he died of a heart attack, and here I am suffering from heart issues myself. So it's like, yeah, it's start living before you start dying. Your parents will teach you to do that. Yeah. Suddenly went offline. Did I go offline, you guys? Hello, testing 1 2.
Yeah, I'm back.
No, I got Wayne right here. He says I'm still on. Underscore says I'm good. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, a lot of different things. We're not in a good spot here. We are at the 50-minute mark. I've been sitting in my driver's seat way too freaking long today. We are going to have a little barbecue tonight. Are we barbecuing?
We're barbecuing. Oh, yeah, we'll do barbecue tonight, and we'll do this pierogies tomorrow night.
You know what would be good? Have you guys ever barbecued pierogies? No. Hey? That might be an idea, eh? boil them to get them nicely cooked, and then throw them on the barbecue, and then get them browned on those ribs on your thing there. Would that work? Does anybody ever put a pierogi on a barbecue? Let me ask you guys though. Ron, I'm on. Thanks, dude. Go up and see me, Ron. I'm up at Maple Bay. You know where Maple Bay is? Oh, emphysema. Yikes. I'm scared with that about that because I have emphysema, and what's the other one called?
CDP,
COPD, and I think LMNOP too, something like that. Yeah, I've been seeing some of this hobo shoestring stuff. I don't know who it is. It's sad. I hear they found them, and I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I saw a little clip because of Raven in the van. I am so it's sad. It's sad. It's life, right? So you have a great day. Underscore. Hello, Grandma Net. Good here. Have a great day. Sunday, I would like to do some adventuring, but I'm by myself and it would be so hard. Cheryl, we only make it as hard as it is. Baby steps. Try doing something you can do. Go out and do it and go like, wow, I did it. And then next term, take a bigger step. And it's all about adventuring, right? And it doesn't matter what the adventure is. You don't have to jump into the deep end of the pool. Sometimes when you jump into the deep end of the pool, the water's really cold and it makes it hard to swim. So you go in for the baby end. What was that all about? Yeah, you clean up that mess. Oh, that's weird. Anyways, I'm going to say peace, love, and granola because that's what I say and that's what I do.
Just tell her that my first trip is only
Look at that,
weekend,
eh?
right?
We're going to give a thumbs up. Come on. Bloop. And we're going to say thank you all for coming in today and hanging out with me. And whether it's a short time or a long time or in between time, I enjoy hanging out with you. Please hit the subscribe button on the way out. If you want to come back because you might have missed the beginning of the show, feel free to. There should be the chat should be up so you guys can read whatever he was talking about. And if you like to leave a comment down there, if you know anybody that hasn't subscribed, tell them to come and check me out. It'd be good. I do have new stickers somewhere around here. If you're interested in purchasing them, they're $3 for one, 2 for $5. You can get a hold of me through PayPal at Brent's VanLife at PayPal, and we can hook up an address through that, and I will mail them away to you free of charge. With that, we're out of here. Have a good day, unless, of course, you have better plans. Okay, guys? Peace out.